Your reset. All right, Judge, next is page 8. Paul?
So
Come on
do you
up.
mind filing those conditions, please? No contact, no weapons, no going within 1,000 feet. Good morning, Ms. Hall.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Oh, you're also charged with evading arrest in a motor vehicle. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On March 19th, 2025, an officer observed a vehicle on Northwest Freeway in Harris County, Texas. The defendant was stopped at a red light when the officer was stopped at a red light when the officer's traffic signal changed to green. The officer began to go through the intersection and observed a vehicle at a high rate of speed disregard a solid red light. A traffic stop was initiated. The defendant refused to stop and continued to accelerate from units to actively evade and lose units. The defendant ran a red light and made a left turn, then traveled the wrong way through a U-turn, then continued down the street at a high rate of speed. The officers continued to pursue the defendant with emergency equipment activated at speeds over 100 miles per hour. The defendant continued to accelerate through multiple red lights, turned her headlights off, and drove in circles under the highway and drove the wrong way on the service road while attempting to evade from the officers. The pursuit came to an end when the defendant turned onto a dead-end road. The defendant tried to go around the officer's vehicle and struck the front end of the patrol vehicle. The defendant evaded for approximately 5 to 4 miles. A loaded handgun was found in the glove box of her vehicle.
Ms. Hall, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. Can you run her license, see if she has a license, please?
Yes, Judge.
I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive maniacally again. If I find that you drive like this, I'm going to put you in jail the first thing, and then I will take your ability to drive away from you permanently while this case is open. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I am ordering you not to be in possession of any weapons.
Her driver's license is eligible.
Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
I have a court appointed already. I met with her Monday when I came to court.
That may be in your felony case, but just because you have one in a felony case doesn't mean that you have one here.
Okay,
So-
may I apply for one?
Okay, I'll give you, Deputy Miranda, I'll give you an application. I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria Webb and take a seat in the jury box while we generate your bond conditions. Do not leave until you sign them, then,
Yes, sir.
please.
Pause for a second. This judge isn't playing games. When he says, "I'm taking your ability to drive away permanently," that's courtroom code for, you get one chance, and this is it. Would you call that fair or too harsh after a 100 mph chase?
You're Mr. Walker. Sir, Detrick Walker.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you can afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Stop.
All right. On Wednesday, March 19th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a call for service at 10219 Rollston Lane in Harris County, Texas regarding disturbance. Upon the arrival, the officer spoke to the complainant. The complainant and the defendant had been roommates since January of this year, and the complainant stated that her boyfriend, the defendant's brother, were arguing about his friend being in their house as they were in the bedroom. All of a sudden, the defendant walked into her room and started talking about rent money. The complainant stated that the defendant started getting in her face, but she was backed away because she was afraid that the defendant would hit her. The defendant ended up grabbing the right side of her jeans and pulling her off the bed and dropped her to the ground, causing pain on her back. The complainant stated the defendant threatened her, stating, "I will break your jaw and make you call 911. The defendant stated her boyfriend and her friend separated to prevent a further altercation and that she wanted to press charges.
Mr. Walker, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this person. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of weapons. A protective order has been issued in this case. You need to get to know it. If you do something to violate this protective order, the state can and probably will file additional charges against you. It's one of the worst cases that you can pick up, a violation of protective order. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will protect my county at all costs. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. I will put you in jail and make your bond sky high. You become a problem and you endanger my community. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have the ability to hire lawyers, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I will have you go to Victoria, sign and reset. I'll then have you take a seat in the jury box. We'll get your bond conditions, we'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go. Please.
It's the last, that's the last one.
Okay. Ready? So can you file no contact? from
Yes,
Ms. Zambrano,
Señora Zambrano,
that
se le
you were facing up to 6 months in jail and, or, I'm sorry, up to a year in jail. And
That's a full force judicial smackdown. When a judge says he'll make your bond sky high, he's basically telling you, test me, and you'll be sitting in jail before lunch. Should courts use fear to enforce compliance? Or is this necessary for public safety?
or a $5,000, $4,000 fine.
$1,000 de multa.
We're going to do
Vamos a hacer las
on silent.
Tiene que tener permanecer
Safe panel
silencio,
will
todo
be
lo
used
que
against
digas
you.
no puede usar
Give the
contra
right to have an
usted.
attorney
Tiene derecho a
present if you
tener
cannot
un
afford one.
representante, si no puede comprar uno, se le asignaría uno.
Quiet for the interpreter.
On March
Ese,
19th,
el 19 de marzo de
2025,
2025,
an officer was
un oficial
dispatched to a nail salon
un
in Harris
salón
County,
de
Texas.
uñas en el condado de Harris, Texas.
The officer
El
spoke to the
oficial habló
complainant,
con el quejante,
who stated
que
that she
dijo
had
de
just
que ella
finished
había acabado
getting her nails done at the
hacer
nail
sus
salon
uñas
and accidentally left her phone in
dejó su
seat 3.
teléfono en la
Sí.
silla número 3.
The complainant
El
returned to
quejante
the nail
regresó
salon
allí
and asked if anyone would
y
help find
preguntó
her
si
phone.
le ayudarían a buscar su teléfono.
No one helped,
Nadie le
so
ayudó,
the complainant
entonces la
called the
quejante
police.
le llamó a la policía.
The officer
El
reviewed
oficial
video
revisó
footage.
el video.
The complainant's
Y el
phone
quejante, el
in a silver
teléfono,
phone case
en un
was
caso de-
laying on the
estaba
handrest of
allí
seat
en
3.
la cinta del número 3.
The video
El
showed the
video
defendant
demostró que la
placed
demandada
2 binders
puso dos
on top of the
cosas
complainant's
en medio
phone
del teléfono de la
and
quejante
moved
y
both
movió los
binders
dos
along with the phone.
libros junto con el teléfono.
The defendant later
La
handed the
demandada
phone
le
to
dio
her
el
12-year-old
teléfono
daughter.
a la niña de 12 años.
The defendant
La
denied
demandada
having the phone.
negó haber tenido teléfono.
The defendant's
La
daughter stated
demandada,
that
la
the
hija,
phone was
dijo que el teléfono
located
estaba
in the
localizado
trunk of the defendant's vehicle
el vehículo
and
de la
returned it to
cajuela
the
y se
complainant.
lo regresó a la
The
quejante.
value of the
El valor
phone
del teléfono era
$1,200.
de $1,200.
Daughter today.
No, Judge.
Zambrano, I'm going
Señora
to
Zambrano,
sufficient
voy a
probable cause to go
averiguar que
forward
es
with your
suficiente
case.
razón culpatoria
I'm
para
now
seguir
ordering you
con
as a condition of your
Ahorita, de modo
bond not to have
condición de
any
su
contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to go back to this location. And I tell you now, I usually order no contact with any other parties to this case, which would include your 12-year-old daughter.
hija de 12 años.
I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of weapons as well.
Para armas de juego igualmente.
What's the nail place called?
El lugar de uno se nombraba
Sorry, Judge. It's not stated in the office report, but I'm looking it up right now. Campbell. Nails for you.
no for you.
You're not to go back to nails. You are not to go back to nails for you. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put a detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in custody until this case is over with.
Que se acaba el
And then they
caso.
ship you off to immigration. Do you understand?
Él lo entiende.
If I find that you pick up any new cases, you violate any of these conditions, I will revoke your bond and
Lo
put
voy
you
a
in jail.
encarcelarla.
So much.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
Por su propio abogado, señora. Sí. Yes.
You're gonna reset the
Le vamos
to
a
give
dar
you time to
una
hire a
fecha para
lawyer.
ocupar un
So
abogado.
have you sign a reset in Victoria? After that, I'm gonna have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Para que
Do
le
not pick up any new cases. Do not endanger my community, otherwise it will not go well for
si
you.
no le va a ir muy bien.
Please.
Working on CJ Steers.
Okay.
We were here yesterday. He went and took the drug test, came back,
And here's the plot twist, same courtroom. Totally different tone. This judge goes from hammer to helping hand in seconds, offering early release if the defendant gets a GED and license. That's accountability mixed with opportunity. Do you think incentives work better than punishment?
negative.
Wonderful.
So we would ask the court, if the court would be open to amending the deferred conditions to include obtain a valid driver's license and obtain a GED.
Come up, Mr. Spears. Good job testing negative. That's great. Wonderful. I'm happy to acquiesce. That's great. Really. So look, I'm not asking much, man. All we want you to do is things the right way. And when you do, good things happen. Just get your license, get your insurance, and then your high school diploma. That's it. And I'll make you, does he have anything else to do on the probation? I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. The minute you get your high school diploma and you got that gun class done, I'll cut you loose. You're done. You're off paper. Literally done with everything. Get the high school diploma, do that gun class, you're off. I'll take you off early. The minute you got all that stuff done. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Just do things the right way.
When he gets the driver's license, valid insurance, all specific case, and then
See that? I mean, you're holding everything in your own hand. You're holding the dismissals and everything. The quicker you do it, the quicker you're out of here. All right?
Sir.
Okay?
All right, thank
Done.
you.
So, I don't know, you want to reset it like 30 days or so? You tell me.
There's enough time.
It's gonna, I don't know how long it'll take, you
A
know?
little bit longer. Can we make it a little bit longer, but if he gets it before, then all to
But,
best.
I mean, you're obviously too old to get back into high school, so you're just gonna have to do the GED, equivalency. Just test it, see what you can do, and if you can pass it and they give it to you, money,
Would 60 days be okay with the court?
Sure.
Okay. All right, thank you, Judge. All right, thanks, Rich.
All right,